Good morning. It is the 27th, no, 28th. I don't know what day it is. The 28th, but I have no idea what day it is. We're in the gooch of Christmas. And I was just going to, whilst I'm making my pre to go and train shoulders and chest with Andy, I thought I would show you how I am practicing vacuums. Now, vacuums are supposed to be practice fasted. That's where you'll get the best results out of them. And all you need to do is have something to stabilise yourself on. So a lot of people recommend like the kitchen countertop. Not me getting ready to have the last of my advent calendar in my porridge. So all I'm doing is leaning forward. I'm just pulling my belly button through to my back and holding for as long as I possibly can. And I'm probably doing 3 rounds of this in a morning. And I'm just doing that in the morning to try and help my core control and to help control my core on stage mainly. Obviously I can't get very far at the minute. They're really, really hard and they take a lot of practice, but what you should be doing is getting a little bit closer to pulling your tummy through to your spine, you know, progressively, to the point where you can breathe whilst you're doing them. It just helps with your core control and looks really good on stage. And that's why I'm doing them. My advent calendar finally properly delivered on day 24. So I'm going to put a little bit in my porridge. So that is 15 grams of the Lindt teddy bear in the porridge. Lovely. I've also been using this to spice up my porridge a little bit, which is the Sweet Freedom Choc Shot, only 13 calories per teaspoon. I mean, I was measuring this before when I was in reverse, but not anymore, but I'm still not being a twat. It's actually really tasty as far as low calorie chocolate things go. I'll try and get out as many as I can.
It's funny because in the line of family cats, they've got like 10 fire competitions.
Two more. One more.
I'm just waiting in the car park before my appointment at 3. I've got 20 minutes. I've been really sad today. I was really sad yesterday. I don't know whether it's like a Christmas come down or whether my body is again trying to do the hormone thing, but it's getting exhausting, feeling so up and down. I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing today. Well, no, long term, I know I am doing the right thing. At this point in whatever my cycle is doing, is it the right thing? When is the good time? But I'm feeling nervous. Whenever I've had this done before, this really hurts me. It doesn't hurt everyone. I don't want to scare you gals because it's different for everybody. I had some precancerous cells removed in 2018 after a bad smear, and I don't know whether I've just got some scar tissue hanging in and around, but I find this pretty painful. I haven't taken any pain meds, which was kind of stupid of me, but they do have an anaesthetic gel and you can ask for it. So if you are going to have this done, if you're going to have a coil put in, have one taken out, ask for the anaesthetic gel because it does exist. Don't let anyone fucking tell you that it doesn't, because it does. Don't know whether it'll help. I'll let you know when I come out the other side. But I am feeling a bit emotional. I've had a cry just before I came out because I don't know why I'm feeling so sad. But I just am. Let's go and make it worse, shall we? Fucking hell. I'm gonna go after this to go and get some supplies and stuff, anticipating the period from hell coming. I don't know whether it'll come straight away. It probably won't, because my hormones still might be doing the shit thing and my cycle still might not appear, but I'm preparing for the period from hell just in case it happens. Right, I've put off going in long enough now. Pray for me. Okay, that wasn't half as bad as I remember. I think I was associating the pain with one out, one in, which is usually what happens when you're having a coil replaced. You're obviously going to put one back in, but no, a bit crampy. Immediately felt like I needed to shit. Yeah, immediately felt like I needed to shit, which is just the cramps, which I still have. But that was over and done with within seconds. Deep breath in, straight out. Mad, really. So, now on to the fun bit, I guess. Right, off to go and buy some monster pads now that I have been cervically assaulted. Hello, it is Thursday the 29th, and update on my baby box is it feels okay. I'm sure you're all waiting on bated breath for that one, but yeah, it's not too bad and the swelling's not too bad. Like, there's not really any inflammation and it feels completely fine now. A little bit of cramping yesterday. I mean, I could have laid on the sofa and felt sorry for myself, but instead I painted the kitchen in true Hannah and Andy style. So we've painted the kitchen, we're just finishing up decorating that now. Trained legs this morning absolutely battered. I practiced a bit of posing afterwards and it's actually really funny. I'll insert a clip. Because that was just not a great idea. And I definitely could not do that to my full capacity. But I wanted to get a little bit in this week because we're entertaining all weekend. So I'm not going to get that kind of Saturday, Sunday session that I normally would, and taking my 2 rest days then instead. Hello, it is still Thursday. Just getting ready for our date night tonight. I'll tell you more about that in a second. I'm just trying to sort the room out because I've just made it incredibly chaotic, which is very much me, but I am putting Christmas presents away, so I thought I'd just show you a couple of bits that I got from Andy's family. Obviously, word got out that we were getting an espresso machine, so my brother and sister-in-law got me a couple of those, and also got me this Lucy and Yak, oh my shit everywhere, Lucy and Yak fleece, like half zip fleece, and it could not be more me in terms of like the colours. It's perfect. Sharon and Stephen also got me like some really nice bath stuff. They also got me this, which I thought was really cool. I am so boring when it comes to my meal prep because I just eat same thing every day, but I'm actually quite intrigued to try this, and I might put together some like cleaner off-plan meals from it. I reckon it's certainly going to be really good for when I have clients, which will help me. They also got me these. I have wanted these slippers for so long. I've definitely got to a point in my life where I just want like slippers and stuff for Christmas, and just comfy things. But they are, I barely took them off the entire time I was there. They also got me a lovely, lovely new work bag amongst loads of like yummy things and a bottle of gin and little bits like that. They're amazing. They also do like Christmas Eve boxes with their own homemade gingerbread. Andy's family are all bakers, like that's their family business, so you never leave there empty handed with like gingerbread or biscuits or shortbread. They will send us home with loaves of bread and pork pies and beef pies. It's just immense. But yeah, so we came home with lots of goodies as well. Very, very spoiled again. But I'm just trying to find homes for it all. Look at the state of it. I'm so tired. So tired. I overslept my alarm this morning as well, and I don't feel great. So I'm going to not follow my own advice and go and train back. We were up quite late sorting the kitchen out because we've had some problems with it, and we're kind of racing to get it looking half decent before we have friends arriving today. Andy's still sorting it out at home whilst he's let me go and train, which is very nice of him. But I better go and get on with it because it's past 10 o'clock and I never do that. And I know that my body needed it, but it feels shitty. And I wanted to film this session and I forgot my tripod. Fun. I'm actually so annoyed that I didn't film that. That was my best upper back session in a long time. And they're never shit, but that was amazing. How annoying. Never mind. More for next week, I guess. Gonna get these in me. Gonna drop off a couple of parcels, get home and start sorting shit for the weekend. I need to do a massive food shop as well. Oh well. Okay, we are back from the gym and food shop, and I just wanted to show you. So much better. No stain. Oh my god. It looks so much better.
we are going to tile under here, in case you care. We are going to tile under here. We've just got all the stuff out ready for getting people over in ears. But look at my little supplement shelf, and Andy's got one over there too, one that he can reach and I can't. But yeah, so much more organised. I thought I'd just do an update. My skin is still terrible. This is like 10, no, more than 10 weeks post-show. Are we 11 weeks post-show tomorrow or something like that? Still, the texture of it as well, if you're, like, you can see, it is just a very bumpy road on my hairline here. It's just gonna have to be something that I accept for the foreseeable, but natural cycles wise and how I feel since having my coil out, I feel fine. The Natural Cycles app tells me that I should expect a period this week, but I don't think that's legitimate. I think that is just, it's trying to work out like my internal algorithm, and it's just going to be off until I've tracked a lot with that app and with my thermometer. But I've tried to get into the habit of it this week, and I've been doing it every day, twice a day. It's really important that you test your temperature. Your basal body temperature is when you are just awake, not got out of bed yet, not moved. It's got to be like that. So you do that first thing in the morning when you wake up, and you do it last thing at night before you go to sleep. So I've put a reminder on my phone through the app to do it at about 6:10, and then again at about 10:30 at night, because I figured I'll be awake for both of those. So yeah, that's how we're doing it. And what I do before I go to bed, I put my phone down, and then I put my thermometer on top of it, so I know that before I pick up my phone, I pick up the thermometer and I lie there and I do it. So that's working for me at the moment, and I'll just keep this updated, I suppose. I've got a few more steps to do, and then I need to get ready for people coming over. I'm still playing catch up with my food. It's still Friday, fuck. It's Friday. This vlog is just going to be purely me not knowing what day it is. I've just eaten a lot of food. I've just eaten both my chicken meals at once. My appetite is just not there today. I think it's because I got up late. I've been struggling with that a little bit this Christmas week. I don't know whether anyone else feels the same, but I think being out of my routine, because my routine is so strict, just plays havoc with me. Not necessarily mentally, but like my bodily functions are not where they should be. Today, I don't think I had my next meal after getting home from the gym, doing that food shop. I don't think I had my next meal until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Therefore, I didn't poop. I haven't pooped much today at all. Like little things like that. I've just put a lot of food in on top of a full tummy anyway. Like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. So, walking it off. Another thing today, fucking gold Toblerones, they're gone. They were proper limited edition. Fuck's sake. I got really obsessed with them on my cookie box. I was like, I'm going to get some of those for post-Christmas. Can I find one anywhere? Can I fuck? God, it's probably a good thing, to be honest. But I've got my check-in tomorrow. I feel alright about it. Like, I look fine. It's very hard at this point post-Christmas to know whether any of that is fat gain. Is any of it just I've eaten different things and my body is holding more water? I don't think I look particularly watery, but yeah, we'll just see what the scales say. I've had, since Christmas, been back on plan. Got a lint teddy bear in my last advent calendar window, so I've just been breaking off 15 grams of that each morning and putting it in my oats, which will probably come back to bite me on the ass, but I'm training hard as fuck, so whatever. My training this week has been absolutely flying. Like, as much as I'm just complaining about being out of routine, flying. Like, Andy the other day was like, "Are you on gear?" I was like, "No." He was like, your strength has just gone through the roof. I was like, "Because I'm eating everything." Oh my Christ. Because my calories are the highest they've ever been. That's why. Food is fuel, baby, food is fuel. I don't look too shit for it at the moment. Could that be the GDAs? Don't know. Will we ever know? I mean, I'd like to see what my body composition is like going into like whenever my next prep is. If it holds a lot better, yeah, maybe it was down to GDAs and taking some extra bits and just training with it. It's so hard to know because my training intensity is just so different to this time last year. This time last year, I was 4 days away from prepping and starting prep. So this will be like my last video of a year's worth of documenting my experience in my first bodybuilding competitive season, and I fucking loved it, and I'm so gassed for what comes next. Like, so gassed, so excited. I think this is the most exciting part for me, because people have been like, "Oh, you're preparing for another show?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." They're like, "When is it?" I'm like, "Probably 2 years away." I'm like, "What do you mean? How is that preparing?" Just because there isn't a date on that thing doesn't mean that everything that you do now in the next couple of years leading up to that is not in preparation for it. Like, your goals don't need to have a date. Sometimes it makes it more exciting when you do, but nah, I'm buzzed, I'm gassed. So just gonna get the last of these 10k steps in, doing 10k on days where I do my cardio, just because I leave my watch on when I'm on the Stairmaster and it clocks them, so just do that little bit extra. But my friends will probably be here in about 15 minutes, so I'm just going to enjoy my time with them and hope that I have a bit more appetite before my next meal goes in, because fuck me, I don't want it right now.
Good girl. Do a fake throw, that's what I was getting with. I'm smart, you're dumb. Whoa!
Hello, it is New Year's Eve. We've been on the dog walk, we've had a nice morning, my period has returned, and my sex drive is through the roof. So all round good vibes. I can't say like it's a heavy or like light period. I don't know what it's going to do, but it is not quite spotting, using like hygiene products, and there's every time I change it there is something there. it's not heavy, it's not anything. It's basically by my standards of periods that I've been used to for the last however long I had the coil, but it is what I'm classing as a period. It feels great. I have a feeling, and we've discussed this morning, that this is going to be the best thing that I've done for myself in a long time. Already. I already feel like that, which is mad. But yeah, I feel like I am 18 again. Whoa. So, Happy New Year to Andy. Oh!
I see, I knew she could do it.
He can't! Come on, Andy.
No whiffles. Suck at me.
Swap it round, swap it round.
Where? Like there might be spit on it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's better.
Nice.
It doesn't seem very fitting.
Oh!
That's not doing it.
It's not doing it. Hey! Yay!
We're also just going to not crack the head on there. What's it going to go to now? One.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's fucked it. Joe, come on. Dramatic music. Good. Is it afternoon?
It is.
Fuck. Good afternoon. It is New Year's Day. Happy New Year from us to you. Can you remember walking down here in prep? I can. Ugh. We are just blowing the cobwebs off. Last night was the first night that I have drank in a really long time. Like proper drank. Because it was at home, I was saying this to Andy this morning, I kind of cut it off at about, well, I had champagne at midnight, but I cut it off after that because I wasn't getting drunk. We weren't like, the night wasn't getting livelier, and I just knew that I was going to feel even worse today if I carried on drinking and wasn't really feeling it. So I was just doing it for the sake of it after that. So I kind of went to bed about 1:30. We got up about 9:15, and we're just getting some steps in today. Today is a chill day, isn't it? But yeah, last night was really, really nice to have friends over, and we've just been walking along reflecting on, I think sometimes it's hard when you've got no tangible like progress markers to say what a good year you've had. But I made like a little reel on my Instagram yesterday going through all the stuff that we've done this year, and we were just like, oh, 2022 was good. It's my best year yet. I don't know about you, Andy, but like getting engaged, going on that holiday, obviously doing all the shows and everything, but we did loads of stuff. Sometimes you need to just sit and have a think about it. But today is just doing nothing. I think I was off plan last night for New Year's, had a nice meal with everybody. I'm off plan again today, so I enjoyed a nice breakfast. Do you know what? I'm going to be ballsy here and say we put on a really good breakfast, don't we, when we have people over? And I don't care. I'm going to blow that trumpet. We put on a really good breakfast, and for the last couple of times we've had people over, I've just had to sit and watch. And I said to Jenny yesterday, can I have tomorrow off plan as well, just so I can, you know, have the sausage eggy bagel avocado breakfast that we do? And she was like, yeah, no worries. My check-in was really good. She was happy with it. We're just going to carry on as we are. My cycle symptoms from yesterday have gone. There's no bleeding anymore, but I am left with a lot of like periody symptoms. No cramping, but my boobs from nowhere are really sore. That is a new one for this time around, so that's great. But whilst I feel sorry for myself about that, we're gonna have a pizza today and just watch some movies, I think.
Movies, plural.
I reckon I've got it in me.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we're kind of, you can't watch Christmas movies in January, can you?
Fuck no.
That was abrupt.
I like Boxing Day's a push.
Really?
Yeah. If someone's watching Christmas movies at New Year's, like, grow up.
Okay, well, that's that. What are we watching? We haven't watched it. I feel like we should do a movie review. What have we watched recently that was really good? Andy watched Shallow Hal for the first time the other night and loved it. It's funny.
Yeah, not making that fun today.
No.
We need to watch the first Avatar. If you want to go enjoy the second one in all its glory, you're going to have to watch the first one.
I wasn't that arsed on it. I haven't watched it, and I wasn't bothered about watching it at the time. And that you know, it's not an urge that's just suddenly happened. It's really long, isn't it?
Yeah, well, not really long. It's not.
Isn't it over 3 hours?
No.
Is it over 2.5?
Yes.
So it's really long. I don't know what I'm in the mood for.
Well,
That's enough of it. We're going to walk up here, very, very picturesque next to the main road, and get some steps in. Tell me a better setup than this